Good morning and welcome to your morning Qigong, or if you're watching the recording, your Qigong. Any time of day you need some energy activation. We're going to do a practice that does get our energy going, gets our energy activated. So you can do this any time of day, but maybe, maybe not right before bed. So here we go. Start with hands over the lower belly, the lower dantian, and we're going to do deep belly breathing. So on an inhale, expand your belly out. On an exhale, the belly goes back towards the spine. And you want to be inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So on your inhale, belly expands. As you exhale, belly goes back towards the spine. And as for every Qigong practice, and hopefully every practice of any kind that you do, you honor your body. So if I do anything during this practice that doesn't work for you, please modify it to suit your body. You know your body better than anyone else, so please honor that. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now let's bring some breath up into the chest. So we're going to expand as we inhale. Expand the belly. Expand the ribs. Expand the chest. And then back down from the chest through the ribs to the belly. Breath is the quickest way to get energy, qi, into your body. Let's do one more round here. Inhale, expand the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And exhale through the chest, the ribs, and the belly. And bring your arms down. Then we bring the arms up. And as you look up, you inhale. And then as you exhale, forearms come together, curving through the spine, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, and then we inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Spinal cord breathing. Great to get some energy into the spine. Let's do one more flow here. Arms come out and down. Now let's activate through some chi massage. So using the backs of your hands, knock from your kidney all the way down to your tailbone, all the way back up to your kidneys. Knocking up and down. Getting the chi flowing into our kidneys, into our adrenals, on top of our kidneys, all the way down into our tailbone. And the next time you come down towards the tailbone, turn the hands around to the palms, and we're going to slap all the way down the backs of the legs to the ankles. And then we're going to come around to the inside of the ankles, all the way up to the belly, and then back around. We're going to go back down again. Yang meridians down the backs of the legs, yin meridians, getting energy meridians, getting activated up the front, around to the belly. One more time. Up to the hips. And then with a nice light loose fist, let's knock on the leg gates. And we're going to do a little leg activation here. So we bend and we straighten. Bend and straighten. One more time. Now open the palms. Hold your hands here. Close your eyes for a moment. And feel that energy running. Feel your chi running. Awesome. Now with light loose fists, we're going to tap right over top of the navel. Each hand is hitting right onto the navel. Getting all the organs activated here, getting our digestive juices flowing, digestion activated. And now we're going to come up to the solar plexus. This can be quite tender as we can hold emotions here. I now go below the navel. Our lower belly, our lower dantian in Chinese medicine, our elixir field, where all the original chi originated. This is the area of the body where we were all created and birthed. Beautiful. Now start circles, circling. So I'm doing your mirror image. So you're going up the right and down the left. Really good for digestion. And now we're going to go back over the belly button, the navel, a few more times. Now 1, 2, 3. Now hold through the webbing thumb and forefinger right over here. Close your eyes. And feel your chi activated here. Beautiful. Now we're going to go up to the sternum, knocking up and down the sternum. Activating the lungs, the heart, the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart, the protective sac around the heart. Now come over to one side, knocking on your lung 1 and 2 points. Open to the palm, slap down to the wrist. Your yin meridian inside of the arm, turn the arm over. Now we're going to do the yang meridians on the outside of the arm, all the way to the neck and shoulders. Get some lovely energy flowing here. I'm going to go back down again. Giving your body some lovely slaps. Now we're going to go over to the other side. Open to the palm. Down the inside of the arm. Turning the arm over and then up the outside. All the way to the neck and shoulders. Turning that over. Back down. Knocking up and down the sternum again. And we're going to inhale through the nose. Exhale with the ha sound. Ha is the heart sound. One more time. And then just release your arms down to your sides. Now close your eyes and feel the energy moving here. You may feel some tingling in the palms of your hands, your whole hands, your fingers. Feel the energy moving everywhere we've just activated. Beautiful. Now let's do the head. So we're going to do the cranial base. Just do some knocking here. Wake up our brains. Awesome. We're going to come up to the top of the head. All around the ears, all around the head, getting that energy activated. Now we're going to come to the face, knocking here, even the forehead, knocking below the eyes, opening the jaw, and then just above the nose, above the lip, and then below the lip. Folks who do EFT tapping will recognize this. Awesome. To the jaw again. If you want to make some silly noises, ah, I like doing silly things. Awesome. And then with all this energy going in your hands, just above your eyes, without touching your eyes, just bring your hands over your eyes. Send some lovely energy to your eyes. And to your nose, your nasal passages, send some energy here. And bring it around the side of your head, send some energy to your ears. Awesome. Really feel that energy moving now. Just take a moment. Just feel that energy. That's awesome. Now you've just done your chi massage for the day. How's it get better than that? So let's start turning from the hips and the waist. We're knocking on the door of life. Turning at the hips and the waist. Looking over the opposite shoulder as you turn. Now with the light loose fist, we're going to knock just below the shoulder blade. Or the collarbone, rather. I frequently mix those two up. Knocking on your lung 1 and 2 points here. And now, with a slightly cupped hand, we're going to knock on the shoulder and hitting also onto the upper back. Getting some energy flowing here. This helps get the energy flowing to the brain as well. And also helps loosen shoulder and neck tightness and tension. This helps with clarity of thinking. All right, back down to the chest. waist and the low back. And on your next exhale, cease knocking on the body and just let those arms float and spread the fingers. Feel the air flowing through your fingers here. And then we're going to slow this down. Slow this down. Awesome. All right, let's go into a wider stance. Now we're going to move the body like a river. So bringing your weight over to one side, and as you go to the other, bring your hips, then your torso, and then your head. So it's shift weight, hips, torso, and then your head comes over last. So you're moving your body, the body, like a river. And you can do this at whatever height is comfortable for you. If you've got some knee issues, bring it up. You can even bring your legs back in a bit. Just do this. And if it's available to you, slightly wider stance, bending through the knees, and even hinging forward a bit, looking down at the floor, at the ground. And continuing nice deep breathing here. We always want to be breathing, never holding the breath, unless it's directed. And then slow this down and come to stillness. Straightening the legs, coming over into a forward fold. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings, in the calves. Releasing through the low back, releasing your head and neck. Doing what works for your body. It's nice to hold this for a little bit longer, feeling some release. Then bending the knees, rolling up, connecting the hands as we come up overhead. Nice back bend, pushing the hips forward. Then we're going to go into full body flow here. So we're going to come forward and down. And then bending the knees and then inhaling as we come up. Exhaling as we come forward and down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Full body flow. With the full body flow, we're stretching all the major muscle groups in the body. And float your arms out to the side. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into little dragon flows, a few dragon flows. Actually, first, before we do that, we're going to do a nice stretch with a dragon move. Nice stretch for the neck and shoulders called dragon stretches its tail. So bring your hands up like this, palms towards you. Now with the outer arm, press that palm away, and now turn your head in the opposite direction. Feel that beautiful stretch in here. Your dragon stretching its tail. And then you come back in on an inhale. Exhale, press that palm away, turn the head away. The inner arm stays in, it does not stretch out. We inhale in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to hold it. Pressing that palm away, feeling that nice stretch as you breathe. And then inhale back to center. Drop the arms down. If you feel a need for a little shake, do a little shake. Now we got to do the other side. Palms up, facing you. Outer arm presses away, turning the head in the opposite direction. Nice stretch through the neck and the shoulders and the forearms. Feel that stretch. Inhale in. Exhale. One more time, inhaling in, exhale out, and we're going to hold this one. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Feel that stretch. And try and turn your head just a little bit more over that shoulder. Notice how that feels as you extend that stretch just a little bit. Then come back to center. Float the arms down. If you need to give them a little shake, give them a little shake. Now we'll come back to a slightly wider stance here. And bring the palms together. We're going to do heart to the sky breathing. So inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, chest sinks just a little bit here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend the knees just a bit more if that's available to you. Again, always following what works for your body. And as we start our dragon move, we're going to press the hands in the palms one way as we turn our head in the opposite direction. Inhale in, pressing palms the opposite way, pressing palms together as you turn your head in the opposite direction. So you inhale in, exhale, press and turn away. Inhale in, press as you turn away. See a little bit of similarity here to dragon stretches its tail. And this is going to be the beginning of our dragon flow. One more time to this side, back to center. Now we're going to start to move. Pressing the palms together, we're shifting the weight side to side, moving the hips and the waist, but the arms and the hands are following the movement of the torso. So we're not actually moving the arms independently here. And then we're going to slowly start to come up. And as we come up towards the face now, the arms are moving. You're flowing your dragon. And then come up above the head, all the way up. Feel that stretch. And then come back down. And we're going to inhale. Heart to the sky. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Now we're going to do our dragon flow again. Push the hands one way, turn the head in the opposite direction, back to center. Press and turn away. Inhaling in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Now we'll start to move our dragon again. Come as low as is comfortable for you. And let's start to move our dragon. Shifting the weight side to side, moving from the hips and the waist. Torso is directing the arms. Come down as low as you like, or stay as high as you like. Whatever works for you and your body today. And we can start to come up. And then the arms start to flow independently. This is so good for your side ribs, your spine, neck and shoulders. Bringing that right up. Stretch. And back down. We'll do a few more heart to the sky breaths. So inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, sinking the chest just a bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. We'll hold this one. Now with our knees bent, let's do a couple picking cherries just to help with our low back, our spine here. So we inhale as we reach up, pick those cherries from that cherry tree. Inhale up, exhaling down, inhaling up. Feeling that stretch through the side ribs. It's our gallbladder energy meridians along the side ribs and the liver. All right, beautiful. Come back to shoulder width stance. We're going to shake. So bouncing into the heels, releasing through the wrists, the hands, release through the head, neck, shoulders. And as you exhale, exhale with the heart sound, ha. It's H-A-A-A-A. I'm not sure how many A's. It's just ha. One more. And then slow this down. Slow it down. Come to stillness. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel that energy flowing. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into our flows. So we're going to open the flow. Weight slightly more into the heels as you inhale up to about chest height, and then exhale down. And as you exhale down, weight goes a little bit more into your toes. So it's like a small rocking motion. Inhaling up, exhaling down. We're going to start to go even slower, because now that we've activated our energy with our warm-ups, our activations, we slow things down with the flow. And slowing things down, moving slow, actually brings more energy into the body. And with our flows, unless otherwise directed, we generally inhale and exhale through the nose. One more here. Inhaling. Exhale. Now we're going to go into 5 elements flow. And the first of the 5 elements is the lungs, or rather, that's the organ. Lungs is the organ. The element is metal. So bring your arms around. Nice soft roundness. We want arms away from the body. As we go into this move, it's Buddha holds up the earth. So the movement is arms float up, and then palms face towards the chest, the lungs, and then we spiral the hands out and up. So the palms and the thumbs are up. And then we spiral the hands, the arms back down, palms facing towards the lungs, and then back down to the starting position. So with the breath, it's inhale as we go up. Exhale as we come down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. We can hold grief, sadness, and depression in our lungs. So doing this move can help transform that into courage, inspiration. That may seem like a strange transformation from grief to courage. But that's what we're doing. I'm going to do one more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just bring your arms down to the sides. Notice how you feel. Next element is the water element, and that's connected to the kidneys at the low back. And the movement for that is called fountain, the fountain for water. So we hinge with at the hips and the waist, backs of the hands towards each other as we come up midline, and then we float the arms out and down. Hinging at the hips and the waist, backs of the hands towards each other as we inhale up, and then we exhale as we float the arm down. Inhale, exhale. As we're doing the fountain, imagine water from below your feet in the earth, water in the earth coming up through the soles of your feet, up the insides of your legs, all the way to your abdomen, all the way to your chest. And we're directing the flow of energy with this movement. We can hold fear and stress in our kidneys. And with these flows, we can be transforming that into calm, into tranquility, and even gentleness. Let's do this one more time. Inhale up, exhale down. And come back to this position, which is called low embrace the tree. We're going to go into the wood element, which is connected to the liver, the right side of your ribs. And the movement is turning from the hips and the waist. Float the arms and the hands up above the head. Fingers pointing down to the crown of your head. You want nice softness, like let your wrists go, fingers pointing down, and then they come out and down. Back to the starting position. Turn to the opposite side. We inhale as we come up, and then pause the breath as you turn to the front, and then you exhale down. Pausing the breath here. Turn. Inhale. Pausing the breath. Exhale. And continue. The move is tree sways in the wind. We can hold anger in our liver. So with doing this move, we can transform that anger into compassion, into kindness, even resilience. Let's do one more each side. Just notice how you feel. Now bring your arms out. Nice roundness. This is called embrace the tree. So you've got lots of space here under your arms. Nice roundness. Palms facing towards the chest. For our next element, which is the fire element, which is for summer, and the organ is the heart and also the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart that protects the heart. So as we go into the fire element for the heart and the pericardium, we're going to do cloudy hands. So drop your right hand down, palm facing to the earth, to the ground. Now shift your weight to the left, turn, and then switch the hands. The bottom hand comes up. Nice roundness still, palm facing the chest, the heart. We shift the weight to the right, turn at the hips and the waist, and switch your hands. Then we continue this, more flowing here, shifting the weight, turning, switching the hands. Upper hand and arm are like your heart protector. Bottom hand, it's like it's floating across a nice, cool, clear body of water. The breath can be any breath direction that you want. You could do inhales as you're going one direction, exhales as you're going the other direction. And given that we're in the season of summer right now, at least at the time of this recording, it's July, and where I am in London, Ontario, Canada, we've got a lot of heat and humidity, roughly 30 degrees Celsius a lot of days. So if you've got a lot of heat, and this can be physical heat, like you're really hot physically, or even a lot of heat in your heart, like hate or impatience, we can transform that by using the healing sound for the heart, which is ha, which we did before when we were shaking and when we were doing chi massage on the heart, on the sternum. So we can inhale through the nose when you're going in one direction. When you're flowing in the other direction, you may want to like use that audible healing sound, ha. And then drop that sound down to a whisper. And then you can just return to inhaling and exhaling through the nose. With this cloudy hands move for the heart, you can be transforming hate or impatience into love, into joy, and into patience, and also releasing any excess physical heat from the body. Let's flow one more time each direction. Next time you come back to center, pause. We're going to go into our fifth and final element, which is the earth element. It's connected to the spleen on the left side of your ribs, also connected to the stomach and the pancreas. So we're going to hinge the hips and the waist, bending the knees a bit. Float the arms out in front of you and around. Bring the hands up as you straighten up into this lower abdomen. So we exhale as we float the arms out. We inhale as we bring the arms in. So we're sending any non-beneficial energy out. Inhaling beneficial healing and digestive energy into this lower abdomen, into all these digestive organs, and particularly the pancreas, the stomach, and the spleen. Exhaling out. This is pebble in the pond. Inhaling as you come in. Your body's like the pebble that's been tossed into the pond, and your arms are like the waves rippling out and back in. And as we've been talking about the emotions connected with each of these organs today, the spleen and the earth element, we can hold worry and anxiety, overthinking. And with this move for the spleen, we can transform that worry and anxiety into groundedness, balance, one more time. Exhale out. Inhale in. Bringing the arms down to the sides as we go into our closing movements. We inhale as we float the arms up. And then we exhale as we float the arms down, palms facing towards the body. We're smoothing out all the energy. As we do, pulling down the heavens. So you're reaching up, beautiful universal energy coming down, smoothing out the energy from your head, through your heart, down into your lower abdomen, your lower dantian. Inhale up. Exhale as you come down. One more time. Now bring your hands over your lower abdomen, connecting with the webbing through the thumb and the forefingers, bringing your feet and your legs closer together. And as we go into our final move, bamboo in the wind, closing the eyes. And now we want to soften, relax the feet, the ankles, the knees, the hips, shoulders, neck and head. As you relax, feel your body rock and sway, letting your body find its own center as we do bamboo in the wind.